Samurai 8 Chapter 1 review. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know exactly what this is, but if you guys don't, if you guys have been living under a rock, the writer of Naruto, Kishimoto, has come out with a new manga. I didn't necessarily make any videos about this in the past for two main reasons. For number one, I'm lazy, and number two, I didn't really have a lot of information, which basically comes from the fact that I'm lazy. Now to start off, I was really afraid that the main character is going to be like the classical shonen main character or the classic Kishimoto main character, where the main character is really goofy, he acts a little bit dunce, and of course it's just a Naruto slash Goku main character build, the archetype. But it seems like Hachimaru, which is the main character, isn't really like that. Now he is like the classical shonen main character where you don't really expect this guy to be the biggest thing, but he ends up being the biggest thing, and of course that's exactly what happened. Now if I were to compare Hachimaru to another main character, it would have to be Deku from My Hero Academia. They had no powers, they weren't special at all, but somewhere in the first couple of episodes they managed to acquire amazing power. For the My Hero Academia fans out there, the only difference between Hachimaru and Deku is the fact that Hachimaru doesn't have crippling anxiety. Deku literally gets nervous at anything. I don't know why, but he does, and Hachimaru is definitely not like that. I do want to give you guys a run through for the people who didn't necessarily get to read the chapter, or for the guys who don't really like manga, because before I started YouTube I didn't like manga at all either. So I'll definitely give you guys a run through right now. So to start off, it started off with us seeing Hachimaru. Now Hachimaru is very disabled. He said from birth he's always had to fight for his life, mainly because of the disability. And not only that, he's cooped up in his house and he's basically attached to a huge machine that keeps him alive. Another feature of his disability was the fact that he has chronic bone fractures. Apparently it did look like he did have a lot of broken bones in the past. He walked with a cane. Like, this guy was really disabled. Now he got into an argument with his father, and he told his father, hey, I want to get out the house, I want to move around, but his father's saying you're gonna be able to go outside soon. And they got into an argument and Hachimaru's father ended up leaving. Now Hachimaru's father ended up leaving and trying to buy something that can help Hachimaru actually get out of the house. Hachimaru's father was buying this certain thing from a samurai. Now it's the difference between samurai and regular people. It turns out that these samurais are basically all robots. They're completely robotic. The only thing that's not robotic about them is their spinal cord. And the regular people out there, they're called regular warriors. Now while Hachimaru's father was out trying to buy the special thing that could possibly make Hachimaru go out the house and be mobile for the first time, Hachimaru is playing fetch with his cat or dog. Now technically it's a cat, but Hachimaru dresses up to be a dog mainly because he is a dog person. That cat probably feels so demoralized, but that's besides the point. Hachimaru plays fetch with the cat, and the cat ends up bringing back a samurai. Now the samurai supposedly was in a long slumber, and once he brought him back, Hachimaru magically woke up this cat. Now once the samurai cat woke up, the samurai cat started to explain to Hachimaru what a samurai was, and they basically started to chop it up. But the plot started to thicken when Hachimaru's father actually tried to buy something from the samurai. Now while Hachimaru's father was trying to buy something from this guy, the samurai realized that Hachimaru's father had a key. Now once the samurai saw the key, I have no idea how this happened, but he teleported right to Hachimaru's house. And of course Hachimaru plus the samurai that was there were basically chopping it up. And once the bad samurai appeared at Hachimaru's house, it was pretty much on site. It's funny because the samurai that was at Hachimaru's house, he's like a cat as well. So as I said, it was on site. They started to fight. Now once they started to fight, Hachimaru and the samurai cat were cornered, mainly because he basically put like a portal where Hachimaru and the cat was able to see his father, and his father was completely captured. The bad samurai told Hachimaru like, hey, if you move a muscle, your dad's gonna die. And then he was telling Hachimaru that he had to stab himself to see if he was a samurai. Then Hachimaru stabbed himself, and lo and behold, he became a samurai. Now as I said, samurais are very different from real people, so Hachimaru did go through a transformation. Hachimaru quote unquote died for a little bit, but his whole insides were turning into robotic parts. Once Hachimaru woke up, he fought against the bad samurai and ended up winning. Now that was insane on its own, mainly because Hachimaru is just this brand new beginning samurai. He ends up beating this trained, battle-tested samurai. The only thing that really justifies that is the fact that Hachimaru plays this video game that does simulate him actually being a samurai. It's like a virtual reality game. And of course Hachimaru was taking multiple cues from that into his actual fight versus this real samurai. He ended up winning against this real battle-tested samurai. Some people are a little bit pissed off about that. I personally feel like, hey, let's just wait, let's see how exactly it's going to progress. But that was pretty much the end of chapter 1. Now I feel like I don't need to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I left out a ton ton of information in that little walkthrough right there, mainly because I just literally read through it only once, and I definitely do want to reread through it and bring you guys a definite in-depth review of this chapter. I highly recommend you guys look over this chapter and pretty much see if you guys like it. It's about 72 pages. It's a lot of pages for a regular manga. I'm hearing it's supposed to be weekly, and if it is weekly, I'm gonna be a little bit upset, mainly because Boruto is not weekly, but I will be hyped for Samurai 8. I will be happy for Samurai 8. But I do know what you guys think about this chapter in the comment section below, and let me know what you guys think about this whole franchise in the comment section below. But it's been your boy Barbie, and we out. Bye.
It's a knife.
Check my clock, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm at your sexual, no high cholesterol. Where's Jenny Craig? Bitch, just get sexual.